Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is just quick little Halloween project shares using some new dies from KS Craft Store on AliExpress. The first one is this one. It makes a little like treat box, and I would leave the pieces together when you're die cutting them and separate them because these two sizes are actually different and you need them for the coordinating piece it's attached to, because I did it backwards and then my lid wasn't fitting right. I made this little box for Bona, who is Live Love Scrap here on YouTube. She was having a little Instagram giveaway, so I was like, let me join and use one of my new dies. So this is the little box right here. It had candy, but I ate them all. See the little lid? That's supposed to be the lid and it's supposed to go on, but mine, I did it backwards, so now it fits on the inside. What was I gonna say? Oh, the acetate window. So it has the little cutout that you can make, you know, like the little frame style. I did a little piece of candy with some spiderweb hot glue technique that I discovered. This little furry spider is in my flocking tutorial. I'll leave down below if I remember. The gold glitter spiderweb in the background is actually another die from KS Craft. It is their memory decks, and I just cut off the memory decks part and layered it underneath the acetate. And then these little green gemmies are actually from KS Craft as well. They're like little dewdrops, and you know how like a spiderweb in the morning it'll have like little drips on it because of the moisture and stuff. I thought that was a fun little touch to add to that. So that little box, when it's done, is 4.5 by almost 4. So it's not a perfect square, it's a rectangle. But it's very cute. And then I added some stitching in white around that. So that's that one. Then with the memory decks die, right here it comes with a little spider with like googlias. I did cut this out in 110-pound cardstock. So I cut it out twice. I used white as the top and then black as the back. And then I did go ahead and do clear embossing. So kind of like made it look like enamelish. Sorry, I have paint all over my hands, making sure it's not getting on my memory decks. But anyway, that clear embossing did give it like a fun, like shiny texture and like 3D-ness going on. Then I used a Happy Halloween die from my stash. Same with the spider. Again, another fuzzy spider and those dewdrops throughout the memory decks. Very cute. Love this little die. Next is this memory decks die, again from KS Craft. It is a little tombstone. Look how cute. And it comes with like other little accessories, cross, lightning bolt, stuff like that. So here's a ghost. It did leave indentations. See how the eye or the face is like put on there and you're supposed to break it apart? I didn't break it apart and it ended up leaving those indents. So definitely you have to break the face part off and then run it through your die cutting machine. The new paper from the Cartabella collection. Oh, I'm obsessed. And then I went ahead and distressed and stitched the edges. I used my Ranger like distressing thing that I love way more than my little nail file that I was using before. And it just gave it that jaggedy chewed on. And I'm going to add more to this, but just for the sake of this video, I was trying to show you guys what it looked like. And I puffed the 2 layers up between foam, and the little rest in pieces also from the set as well. I just cut out in gold glitter. You could add your little information on the back of this. So there's that one. Next is this little witch boot, the mama and the baby version. And when you cut this out, so you run like the set through like the gold and then also your other background piece. And so you end up getting 2 boots with coordinating colors, just the opposite version. So this set does come with this little hole right here, and it's to make the boot a tag. So if you want it to be a tag, it'll have that little hole. If not, you leave it off and it can be an embellishment or for a card or anything else, you know, without that little hole piece there. Or you, if it was attached, or any tag die, you could just cut off the whole part. So here's the baby version. Again, you would just layer up the opposite pieces. Oops, I did it backwards. Like that. So you'll have an orange boot with the black and then the black with the gold, which I love. I love them both. They're both super cute. So here's one that I really fancied up. I made it extra witchy boot. This is a double layered black lace that I had in my stash. I did add the tag. I stitched all the way around, got a little wonky because I couldn't see where I was stitching. These little sprigs are from AliExpress. This flower is what I just painted. That's why my hands are black. I just kind of like just did the edges in black dry brushing paint. All those flowers are from AliExpress, little sequins, and I puffed up the 2 layers in foam tape. And I really love the way that this witchy boot came out, like something the Sanderson sisters would wear. Very, very cute and like shabby chicish. Next is this set right here. These little like window shutter frames. They come with a heart and a star detail, and then the back like frame part for the window. And those aren't traditionally Halloween, but I went ahead and made them Halloween. Look how cute these turned out. So I used a little this black diamond dust stickles around the edge, and then while it was still wet, I went ahead and added some black like chrome looking glitter, and it just made it extra sparkly. So I really love that technique. I used some pumpkins from Alina Craft last year. If she still has them, I'll link them down below. And I did puff up the pumpkin and stuff. So the actual, I was trying to look for the die. The die, it cuts out the frame and it leaves this part attached, like where the hinges would be, so it can flap. You just crease on the score line basically. And I glued this side down so that one of the windows is permanently open. And then I backed the windows, and then I backed the windows in vellum, because it was just a see-through window and I wanted it to have something there. And then the spider web is also from AliExpress. It's this little one right here with the little spider. I just went ahead and cut the little piece that I needed to be up in the upper corner of the little open window. I just love the way that this looks. And then for this one, the little ghosty one, same thing, same concept. This one's from AliExpress. It came with like a whole graveyard cemetery set, and he's just peeping out. I did the little stickles, the gold glitter versus the vellum in there, the little sequins at the bottom. There's the back piece of the glitter. Ooh, and lots of strings that I didn't even notice. But I think I love the ghost one just because he's cut of vellum and he's kind of like literally peeping off the page. I just adhered him with foam tape. All right, that is it for today, and I will catch you guys on the next crafty video.